All right, at this point in time, we're going to go through some of the presets that we have just to kind of give everybody an understanding of kind of how this works and where the scenes are coming from. So on our joystick that we have, we've got camera 1 through 4 that we're using, and each one of those cameras happen to have 10 presets that we can set. So the very first one I'm going to pull up here is I'm going to hit camera 1, I'm going to hit a button called call, and then I'm going to hit number 1. And so what you see now on the screen is number 1. If I now hit call number 2, this is what we will see. So this is basically for someone that's now at the lector podium, whatever you want to call it there, up in the upper right-hand side, and then the front of the sanctuary. Now I'm going to touch call 3. And call 3 will change that to where if somebody's in the pulpit. So we can still see the front of the church, but then it focuses in on the pulpit. I'm now going to touch call 4. Call 4 now takes us over to the altar. Call 5. Call 5 takes us to the font up in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to hit call 6. Call 6 will now put us over to the gospel reading. So if somebody's, when the gospel is being read, usually pastor goes down to the about, if there's 16 or 17 rows, he usually goes down to about the 8th row into the center and reads from there. Now I'm going to hit call 7. With call 7, usually up to the left of the podium, if you're standing up there, or if you're sitting in the congregation to the right, is where he will go up kind of more in the center and give announcements. So this one is for announcements. If I hit call 8, call 8 will take us over to the piano. So again, we see everything that's going on in the front and then focus up in the upper right-hand corner for the piano. If we hit call 9, this will take us, that can be used pretty well for communion, offering, hymns, those types of things where we can see kind of the front, and that's what that one is. Now I'm going to change it from camera 1, I'm going to move it over to camera 3, and on my OBS software, I'm going to move it to the back of the church now instead of the front, and then I'm going to hit call 1. And this one we can see, whereas if someone's up playing the organ, and we also want to see kind of going back through the congregation on the right-hand side if you're standing up front, or on the left hand if you're sitting looking forward. That's with camera 3. Now I'm going to change it to camera number 4. So I go camera 4, or CAM 4, I guess I should say. And with camera 4 now, I'm going to go get a balcony of the organ, which is call number 2. On camera 4, and you can see that now of what we have on that one. It's zooming in on the organ. Then I'm going to touch call 3, still on cam 4, call 3. And so as Easter comes, we'll be using the drums and the orchestra and stuff over there with the trumpets and things, so we might need to adjust that a little bit, but that's getting the drums for us. If I hit call 4, call 4 will take us to the harpsichord that we can see, and also still seeing the upper balcony of where the choir is. If I hit call 5 will take us over to where, if they're playing the bells, we'll be able to see the bells being played. If I hit call 6 will take us to the right-hand side of the choir, up in the upper right-hand side. If I hit call 7, it will take us it'll give us the full choir up in that one. And if I hit call 8 kind of gets us to where if we're watching the processional come in, we can actually start at the back door. So the organ will be playing, so we have that kind of highlighted. And then the upper right-hand corner we have we're showing the back of the church. So as the procession comes all the way up front, we can see that. Then from there, we're going to go over to camera 1 and go back to the front. And with the front, I'm going to hit call 1. And now we should call 2. Well, call 1. So halfway up, or almost by the time they get to the 4th pew, when I hit camera 1 and then call 1, we can see the cross go up and then to the left of the altar and around and set the cross. So that's kind of what we have set at this point in time for the pre-programmed numbers that we've set up different scenes. So this is just a fast overview of what's going on so you guys will understand it. Thanks.